Guiding me, that's not far away.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Moliere's The Bourgeois Gentleman, put on by George Mason. Please refrain from talking, silence your cell phones, no flash photography, but you are allowed to take pictures of me, and in the cast, of course, guys. I'm sorry, in the cast. Now remember, there's no intermission, so if needed, you may stand up and silently excuse yourself. But other than that, please sit back and enjoy this lovely production.
Come, friends, come, sit in this room. We must be prepared to play for when he comes.
And you two friends, the act the ready.
Is it finished?
It is.
Let me see it. This is good.
Yes, but is it new?
The newest. My pupil here has just finished composing it this very moment.
May I see it?
No, not before the dialogue, and not before the gentleman hears it.
The gentleman.
The gentleman.
Gentlemen!
You do not speak unless addressed. I will not let you dumb mouth ruin this for me. You see, we have found ourselves a man such as we all. He is a valuable source of income for me. For us.
And us.
Monsieur Jourdain.
Monsieur Jodin.
His head is so full of visions. Visions of gallantry, of nobility, of aristocracy. And he knows that patronage of the arts is the one true means to raise one's status. We would all live much better if all rich folk were like him.
Yes, exactly like him. But not entirely. I could, if I had to quibble, wish that he had better taste.
The man has no taste whatsoever, but he pays well for tasteful things, and isn't that what really matters?
But it is painful to perform for fools, to endure the opinions of barbarians. It is instead a pleasure to perform for those who truly understand a great work of theater when they see it. I live for the applause. In my opinion, there is no greater reward for our efforts than in the praises of the well-informed.
My friend, you cannot eat applause. You cannot sleep in its reverberations. The best praise, cash in hand. And this man, our gentleman, may lack taste, may applaud at all the wrong moments, but he makes up for his lack of quality with the discernments of his purse. His praises are in cash and are worth more than any educated nobleman in France.
Your material interests are base. A man of good taste should never show attachment to it.
Then I shall gladly accept your pay.
You will not. But you must allow me to wish that with all of his money he could have some good taste.
But that is why we are here, to teach him.
Quiet. Oh, here it comes.
My friends, what's all this? Are you going to perform a little skit?
A little skit.
Oh, yes. The prologue to dialogue with songs and dances.
Indeed.
We await your command.
I apologize for my tardiness. It is hard to dress like a person of quality. My tailor brought me a pair of silk shoes this morning that would not stay on my feet.
We are here only to wait upon your leisure. Shall we begin?
Can the performance wait until they have brought my suit?
As you wish.
You will see me dressed in quality, from head to foot.
But you already look so refined.
This robe was custom made for me.
It's lovely.
My tailor tells me this is how people of quality dress in the mornings.
If you are wearing it, then it must be so.
The legs! Come, my legs!
What do you require, sir?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if you were paying attention. Delay!
Sir?
The other one.
Sir?
Come, take my robe. Show the masters how good I look beneath it.
Before that, allow me to present you a piece that my student has proposed for the serenade. She has an admirable talent for these sorts of things.
Spare me the work of your student. Why were you unable to write it?
Sir, do not be fooled by the title of pupil. Some students, as in this case, have skills just as great as their masters, and this tune is as fine as one that I've heard, if you would listen.
Come, Merlin, take my robe. I would like to listen with it off. No, give it back. It'll be better with the robe on. How did it go?
I don't know.
There were sheep in it.
Sheep?
Yes. Ah! I love my Jeanette, as beautiful as sweet. I love my Jeanette. My Jeanette is a sheep, but despite her gentle nature, she's vicious and she's cruel, 1,000 times more wicked than a tiger in the woods. Isn't it pretty?
Words cannot express how enchanting it is.
And the way you sing it.
Would you believe that I never learned the music?
We would! Shall we begin?
Yes! Come ballet my robe!
Better to listen with it on, monsieur.
Now, sir, I've already told you that this is a little attempt I've made to show the different passions that music can express.
Very good.
Friends, come forward. Now, sir, I want you to imagine them dressed as shepherds.
Why is it always shepherds? You see nothing but shepherds everywhere.
Did you not just sing a song about sheep?
Sheep are delightful little balls of woolly fluff. Shepherds are not.
But, sir, you see, when we have characters singing their soul's desires, it is needed, for believability's sake, to make them pastoral.
That means they live in the country.
For princes or merchants to sing their soul's desires would simply be bizarre.
All right, all right. Let's hear it then.
Always with a thousand cares or breath.
intelligent, refined man, inclined towards the exquisite, deserves a private concert every Wednesday or Thursday night, or both.
Is this what people of quality do?
Only people of the finest quality, sir.
They'll have them!
You will need 3 voices accompanied by a bass, a viola, a clavecin to play the chords, and 2 violins.
There must also be a trumpet! The trumpet is the instrument that pleases me, and it's harmonious.
You will have everything you should have.
Let us not forget to dance, monsieur.
Minuets are my dance, and I would love to dance one.
Oh, nothing would please me more. Ready? La 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 la. In time, please. Yes. La 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 la. Your arms are long. La 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 la. Steady with the shoulders and la 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 la. Toe out. La 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 la. In up. La la la. You're done excellently.
How was that? Wonderful.
The best.
I just recalled something I've been meaning to ask of you.
Oh, please ask anything.
I would like to know how to bow to salute a marquise. I shall need to know, sir.
How about salute marquise?
Yes, a marquise named Durban.
Give me your hand.
Now, I'll watch. I'll remember it well.
First you must bow, then step back, then bow 3 times while walking towards her, and then finally finish with 1 bow down to her knees.
Sir, your fencing master's here.
Wonderful. Send him in for my lessons.
Come, monsieur, the salute. The body steady, a little inclined upon the left thigh, legs not so wide apart, your feet both in a line, your wrist opposite your hip, the point of your sword even with your shoulder, the left hand at the level of the eye, the left shoulder more square, the head up, the expression bold. Advance. The body steady, beat carte and throw.
Ha!
1, 2, recover. Again. With the foot firm, leap back. When you make a pass, monsieur, you must first disengage and the body must be well turned. 1, 2. Come. Beat tiercing.
Ha!
Thrust.
Ha!
Advance. Stop there. 1, 2. Recover. Repeat. Leap back. On guard.
Ha!
Up.
Ow!
On guard.
Ha!
On guard.
Ha! How was that?
Wonderful.
The best!
And let us recall, the study of fencing lies in 2 things, to give and to not receive. And as I demonstrated to you the other day, it is impossible for you to receive if you know how to turn your opponent's sword from the line of your body, with the slight movement of your wrist, either inward or outward.
And in this way, a man without courage can kill his opponent without being killed himself.
Without a doubt. Did you not see the demonstration?
Of course, of course.
And thus you see how the study of fencing is more important than all other studies, such as dancing and music.
Monsieur Swordsman, speak of dance only with respect.
I will have you speak better of music.
Are you prepared to put your skills against mine?
How dare this man? How dare he?
Monsieur Jourdain, a man of refinement has no need for a weapon. To fight is beneath him.
Oh, my little dancing fool, I'll make you dance as you ought.
Monsieur Clanger of Iron, prepare to learn some new footwork.
Oh, are you crazy to go on with him? He knows to Tierce and Corte. Can kill them with demonstration.
I disdain his
even see Seneca composed on anger? Don't you know there's nothing more base and more shameful than this passion that turns a man into a savage beast?
Sir, simply inform this man of the value of studying dance, and I shall relent.
No, inform her of the value of my foil. In a moment, I can dispatch 100 dancers. A dancer cannot hurt me except with boredom and tears.
You should not take that from him.
Gentlemen, I find you all very impertinent to speak with such arrogance. Don't you know that philosophy is the only true study? Next to philosophy, the three of you are merely a gladiator, a minstrel, and a buffoon.
There is no pastime more indulgent than philosophy.
There is no man as weak as a philosopher.
There is no degree more useless than a master's degree in philosophy.
You fools dare attack philosophy? Admit you have been bested.
One of us may have murdered this man.
And it was you and your sword play.
Then let us make hasty escape.
I'll see you tonight, gentlemen.
Now, to our lesson.
Sir, you are bleeding.
Do not worry. It is merely of the flesh, while I live for the mind.
But, sir, do you want me to call a doctor?
That is unnecessary. I shall revenge myself about the three of those scoundrels later. I shall write a play about them, a satire in the style of Juvenal, and present it in the theater. And when the three of them see themselves acted upon the stage, they will not be happy, no sir. That will fix them up nicely. But let us not think about this now. What did you wish to learn today?
I would like to learn how to spell.
Like a child.
I prefer to spell like an adult.
So be it. Treating this matter as a philosopher, it is necessary to begin according to the order of things, and by an exact nature of letters and the different ways of pronouncing them all. And thereupon, I must tell you, there are two categories in which letters are divided into. Vowels, called vowels because they represent the voice, and into consonants because they work with the vowels and only mark the sharp articulations of the voice. There are 5 vowels or voices: A, E, I, O, U.
Go on.
The vowel A is formed by opening the mouth widely. A.
Yes.
The vowel E is formed by joining the two jaws near together without closing them. E. say to them, you. Now, consonants.
At this rate, I'll never learn to spell by tonight.
But, sir, spelling takes many years of schooling to perfect.
Sir, I must confide something in you, if I may. I am in love with a woman of great quality. And I would like to learn to spell by tonight so that I may write her a little note that would bring her to tears.
I understand.
Perhaps you could write it for me.
Yes, absolutely. Would you like it written in verse?
No, no verse.
Prose, then?
No, I don't want neither prose nor verse.
But, sir, it has to be one or the other.
But why?
Because, sir, there is no other way to express oneself in writing than with prose or with verse.
There is nothing but prose and verse.
No, everything that is not prose is verse, and everything that is verse is not prose.
And when one speaks, what is that?
Prose.
What? So when I say, Nicole, bring me my shoes and fetch me my drink, that's prose?
It is.
Wow! For 40 years of life I've lived, around my friends and peers and those I love. But I was speaking prose and did not know the grace and wisdom I was wont to show. To anyone who took the time to listen some, from here in France to all of Christendom. And now, if I am to understand, that when I speak, my prose I do command. Oh, hear me, world, of all the words I chose. Oh, hear me, world, that I am speaking prose.
No, no. Now you are speaking in verse.
Are you sure?
Without a doubt.
This is verse.
Now this is prose.
What a curse!
Now this is verse.
So verse must rhyme.
Some of the time, but there's also rhythm and meter.
All to be appreciated by our dear reader.
Now this is a slant rhyme.
Let's just write the note.
Where shall we start?
A famous quote.
Right from the heart.
What shall I say?
Whatever you like.
I wanted to say, my dearest love, your lovely eyes make me die of love. But more classic.
How about the fires of your eyes reduce my heart to cinders and make my soul smolder?
No. I wanted to say, my dearest love, your lovely eyes make me die of love.
The thing requires a little finessing.
I want to say only those words, and nothing else, but stylishly turned, rearranged as necessary.
That does not leave us a lot of options.
But what options are there?
Well, first, as you said, my dearest love, your lovely eyes make me die of love. Or else, to die make me, my dearest love, your lovely eyes, love. Or else, love, your lovely eyes, my dearest love, to die make me. Or else, make me to die, my dearest love, your lovely eyes of love. Or else, my lovely eyes, your dearest love, of love, love.
And of those ways, which is the best?
The way you said it, sir. My dearest love, your lovely eyes make me die of love.
I never studied it, I did it on my first try. Is it not good?
No,
tell me you wanted it on the inside.
Do I have to tell you that?
Yes, surely. All the people of quality wear it this way.
The people of quality wear the lining on the outside.
Yes, sir?
Never mind then!
If you'd like, I'll put it on the inside.
Oh, no, please.
You only need to ask.
Oh, no, I'll tell you.
Are you sure? I aim to please.
I did not tell you to put the lining on the inside.
Come then, let us put on your suit.
Ah, wonderful. Give it here.
That's not the way it's done. I brought apprentices to dress you. These things take a kind of ceremony. Come, put the suit on the gentleman the way you would the people of quality. My dear gentlemen, please give the apprentices a small tip.
What did you call me?
My dear gentlemen.
Oh, my dear gentlemen! Oh, this is what it is to be dressed as a person of quality. Go all your life dressed like a bourgeois, and they'll never call you my dear gentleman. Here, take this for my dear gentleman.
My lord, we are very much obliged to you.
Oh, my lord! Oh, my friend, please wait. My lord deserves a reward, and it's not a small word. Here, this is what my lord gives you.
Sir, we will drink to the health of your grace.
Oh! Oh! Your grace! Oh, my friend, do not leave! Oh, your grace! Call me your highness, and you shall have all my purse.
Sir, we thank you very humbly for your liberality.
You did well. I was going to give you everything. Come, let us go show my new suit off around town. And, most importantly, make sure to stay close at my heels so that everyone knows that you are with me.
Yes, sir.
Come with Nicole. Disregard. Here she comes. Nicole!
Sir?
I have some instructions for you. What are you doing? What are you laughing at?
What are you wearing?
How's that?
I'm sorry, sir.
Are you making fun of me?
No, sir. I would never.
If you do not stop laughing, I'll give you a slap on the nose.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't help
Presently, you must clean my house for the company that is coming over.
Your friends are such a plague. The word company puts me in an ill humor.
Oh, well, hello now. This is, something, isn't it? Dear husband, please tell me, what have you got on? Don't you care what people think of you? Of me? Must you make us the laughing stock?
None but fools would laugh at me, you wife.
Then everyone must be a fool. For you are the butt of every joke.
Who's everyone?
Everyone is everyone who is right and who is wiser than you. For my part, I'm scandalized, shamed to hear people talk.
And what do they say?
That you are an easy mark, and that every filthy artist in town knows you're good for a few coins and a square meal.
And they make a mess that I have to clean up.
You have quite a tongue for a peasant.
I'd like to know what you think you're doing with a dancing master at your age.
And with that mad fencing master who comes to the house stamping his big feet and tearing up all of the floorboards.
Quiet, servant and wife.
Oh, you'll dance at my
We're
funeral.
going to kill somebody.
Quiet! You are both ignorant women!
You need to stop all this and start thinking about marrying off your daughter. Who is of an age to be provided for?
I'll think of marrying off my daughter when a suitable match comes along.
Perhaps if you looked for a suitor instead of entertaining that foolish philosopher.
I wish to have wit and to reason about things with decent people.
Oh, you have nothing to share with decent people.
I'm ashamed of your ignorance. For example, do you know what you were speaking just now?
Yes, I know what I'm saying. I'm saying you're a fool.
No, I mean, do you know what the words are that you are saying now are?
They are words that are very sensible, unlike your conduct.
No. I mean, what are the words that I am saying to you right now?
Nonsense.
No! What are we saying to each other right now? What are we saying?
Make your point.
It's prose, you ignorant creature!
Rose?
Yes, anything that is not verse is prose, and anything that is verse is not prose. This is what it is to be educated. And you, do you know what you must do to say you?
What?
Say you in order to see.
You.
What do you do?
I say you.
Well, yes. But when you say you, what do you do?
I do what you tell me to do.
No, I'm dealing with morons! You thrust your lips out and you, do you see?
Yes, that's very beautiful.
You should have seen I and A and E.
All these fools are robbing you.
And that fool of a fencing master has been ruining all of my perfectly good work.
This fencing master seems to get under your skin. I'll soon show you how impertinent you are. Come, bring the foreigners! Okay, thrust at me a little to see.
If you insist.
You didn't do it right!
You told me to thrust.
But you thrust in Tearsay before you thrust in Corte.
I did not.
And then you didn't have the patience to allow me to parry. If my purse hadn't been in my pocket, you could have killed me.
Oh, perhaps another demonstration is in order.
No, I think I made my point.
Why did I ever marry you?
Because, madame, I associate with nobility.
Oh yes, I had forgotten about your fine friend, the Count Durand.
He is a lord respected at court. He speaks to the king just as I speak to you. It is an honor that he comes to my house and calls me his friend and gives me his affections.
Yes, he has affections for you and your money.
It is an honor for me to lend you if you knew them.
Like what?
I will not explain myself.
And has he paid any of it back?
He will.
Nonsense.
He swore he would.
And I'm sure that he will not, and that all the show of affection is only to flatter you.
Oh, be quiet. Here he comes.
I wager he has come to borrow more money.
I said be quiet.
The Count Durant.
Monsieur Jourdain, how are you today?
Oh, very well, sir.
And Madame Jourdain there, how is she?
I suddenly lost my appetite.
Monsieur Jourdain, you are excellently well dressed.
Thank you, sir.
You have an aristocratic air in that suit.
Well, well, well.
He scratches and my husband wags his tail.
Monsieur Jourdain, this very morning I was speaking of you with the king.
You do me a great honor, sir, to speak about me to the king.
Oh, and what did he tell the king?
I spoke of a noble man with a heart of gold and a wife he does not deserve.
Too kind, too kind, too kind.
I am in your debt, as you know.
Yes, we know it all too well.
You have generously lent me upon several occasions, and you've afforded me the best grace in the world.
Sir, you jest with me.
But I am a man who knows to repay what is lent to me. I do acknowledge the favors rendered on to me.
I have no doubt, sir.
I've come to make up this matter and to settle this account together.
There, wife. You see?
I am a man who likes to pay debts at the first opportunity. Let's see. How much do I owe you?
I made a little note of it.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. I once lent you 200 louis d'or.
That's true.
Another time, 6 score.
Yes.
Another time, 140.
Correct.
This comes out to 460 louis d'or, or 5,060 livres.
Quite right. 5,060 livres.
1,832 livres to your plume maker.
That's true.
2,780 livres to your tailor.
Exactly.
4,379 livres, 12 sols, and 8 deniers to your tradesmen.
Quite right. I must say, your note-taking is quite meticulous.
1,748 livres, 9 sols, and 7 deniers to your saddler.
All that is true. What does that come to?
15,800 livres.
That is the exact amount I owe you. 15,800 livres. To which add 200 pistoles, which you're going to give to me now, which will make exactly 18,000 francs, which I shall pay at the first opportunity.
Oh, well, didn't I predict this?
Peace!
That
Will this inconvenience you to give me the amount that I asked for?
Oh, no, sir.
That man is making a milk cow out of you.
Quiet, wife.
If this inconveniences you, I will seek it elsewhere.
No, I would not hear of it.
I have many friends who would gladly lend it to me, but since you are my best friend, I thought it would be an insult for me to ask anyone else for it.
It is too great an honor you do me, sir. I'll go get it for you now.
You're going to give it to him?
What would you have me do? Would you have me refuse a man of his stature, who spoke of me this morning to the king?
Mademoiselle, your daughter, where is she and how does she get on?
She gets on with her own 2 legs.
Wouldn't you like to come with her one of these days to see the ballet and the comedy they're putting on at the court?
Yes, we have a great desire to laugh, a great desire indeed.
I think, madam, you must have had many admirers in your youth, beautiful and good-humored as you were.
By Our Lady, sir, is Madame Jourdain decrepit? Does her head in a shape of palsy?
Oh, by my faith, Madame Jourdain, I did not realize you're still young. Pray excuse my impertinence.
Here you are, sir.
Madam, if you would excuse us. Our beautiful Marquise has consented to come this afternoon for the entertainments and refreshments.
Perhaps we should move a little farther away.
I managed to have her accept the diamond you asked me to deliver her.
Did you like it?
I would be lying to you if I did not admit the diamond had the most admirable effect on her spirit.
Certainly!
What do you suppose those two fools are chatting about?
Sir, I am in a great debt to you for all these favors you do me.
Are you joking? Among friends, these are not favors, but duties. Women love all the expenses we go through for them. Your bouquets, your serenades, your displays of affection over the water have moved her to love.
Is he still here? They do enjoy each other's company.
Soon enough, you will enjoy the fruits of your labors and feast your eyes upon her.
I have made arrangements for my wife to dine at her sister's this evening.
Go over and listen a little.
That is excellent.
How dare you!
Oh.
Let us go, if you please.
Oh, they're up to something. I heard them speaking of an event they did not wish you to attend.
Oh, I've had my suspicions for a while. Unless I'm the most mistaken woman in all the world, there's some sort of love affair in the making.
Let's catch it in the act.
Who cares? I have more pressing business to attend to. Cleant has come to me and expressed his love for my daughter. I like him and I vow to help them marry.
Cleant has a valet named Coviel. J'adore Coviel.
If I can get my husband to approve of Cleant's request, I will see you married to his valet.
Then tell me how I may assist you.
Go find Cleant
And Coviel.
and bring him back here so we can present his request to my husband for my daughter's hand in marriage. Meanwhile, I will go prepare Lucio.
I hasten, madam, with joy.
Is that a mine? Ah! Ah! No! Ah! Ah! Ah!
I am glad to have found you. I am the ambassadress of love, and I have come.
Get out, traitor, and don't come to taunt me with your treacherous words.
Is this how you receive good news?
No doubt another trick. Go tell your duplicitous mistress that she shall never again in her life deceive the too trusting Cleant.
What's the meaning of this, my dear Coviel?
Your dear Coviel, little hussy? Get out of my sight, villainess, and never return!
What? You too?
Out of my sight, I say!
But I love you.
I no longer love you. How could they treat me this way? It's terrible what they've done to us both. I give a woman all the love and affection that can be imagined. We both have. I love nothing but her. I have nothing but her in my thoughts. She is all that I care for, all my desire, all my joy. I have no dreams but of her. I breathe only because of her. My heart lives wholly in her. My body aches when she is away. I say the same things as you. I have been 2 days without seeing her, which are for me 2 frightful centuries. 3! I withered every moment we were apart, hoping she was feeling the same. And yet what did she do when by chance she met me on the street? She averted her eyes and walked by, as if she had never seen me before in her life. It was like she didn't even know you. Ungrateful Lucia. And her treacherous Nicole. Adorable. But treacherous Nicole. After so many sighs and vows I have made to her charms.
After so many services that I rendered her in the kitchen.
So many tears I have shed at her knees.
So many buckets of water I carried up for her sink.
So much passion I have shown in loving her more than myself.
So many burns I've endured turning the meat on her spit.
Don't ever speak of her in my presence again.
I, sir? Never.
And don't try to dissuade my hate.
Have no fear, I will not.
She is unfaithful. You would waste your time to try to convince me otherwise. Even if you tried. If you wanted to.
I do not.
Strengthen my resentment and aid my resolve against all love that can be said on her behalf. Tell me, I order you, all the bad you can of her.
Her, sir? She's a pretty fool. A well-made flirt. A gadfly. As far as women go, she is merely mediocre. Her body all out of proportion. Like her eyes. She has teeny, tiny eyes.
She has small eyes, but they're full of fire. The brightest, the keenest in the world. The most touching eyes one can see.
No, they aren't bad to look at, but compared to the size of her mouth, that large mouth that is always open, holding noisy conversations or chewing, or both.
Perfect mouth for kissing.
She's not tall.
She's not short.
Her wit is lacking.
Lacking limits.
She has moods.
Moods that I adore.
If you just want to go on loving her, then do so.
Me? I'd rather die. I'm going to hate her as much as I loved her.
Then let's discuss her mole. Her gross, hairy mole.
How dare you, sir? I love that mole. I kiss his little black head.
Aha! You do still love her?
No, I hate her. Despite her beauty and her charms. And when I see her, I'm going to tell it to her face. Here she comes.
Come, boys, be rude to me. Here is Lucille. Now be rude to her.
Go on, tell her.
I don't even want to speak to her.
Move your mouth, I'll be your voice. Lucille, Dimon, come here what I have to say.
What's wrong with you? What's the matter, Covial? Are you mute, Cleon? Have you lost your voice, Covial?
Is this not villainous?
She's a Judas.
I can see that our encounter this morning is troubling.
Ah, she admits it. Harpy.
I admit to what?
Oh, perfidious one. Since I must speak, I must tell you that you shall not triumph in your faithlessness. I shall be the first to break up with you, and you shall not have the advantage of driving me away. Yes, I will have difficulty suppressing the love I feel for you. It will cause me pain. I will suffer, as I do now, looking at your perfect face. But I will come through it, as I would rather stab myself through the heart than have the weakness to return to you, or you.
Before you break with me, Cleon, allow me to explain why I avoided joining you this morning.
No, I don't want to listen.
No, but this...
No, I tell you.
Sir, resist.
Let her speak!
No.
Listen!
Never.
Cleon!
We're deaf.
Fine. If you don't want to listen to me, think what you like and do what you want. I no longer care.
Tell me the reason.
It no longer pleases me to say.
Tell me, or I shall die of sorrow.
And he'll take me with him.
You are going to die, Cleon?
Yes, cruel one, if that's what you wish.
Me? I wish you to die?
You wish it by not clearing my suspicions.
If you had wished to listen to me, you would know that the incident was entirely for your benefit. This morning, I was in the company of an old aunt, my father's sister, who, prior to your approach, left me unaccompanied to purchase a croissant. Now, when I saw you, I was filled with the greatest joy until I noticed that your approach was going to coincide with my aunt's return. Had my father's sister seen us together, she surely would have reported this to my father, who then never would have allowed us to marry without deception or treachery.
And that is the whole story.
Well, Lucy, how a word from your lips eases my heart.
Nicole, I never stopped loving you.
I'm so glad to see everyone so festive of humor. Cleon, now is your chance. My husband is coming. You should ask for Lucille's hand in marriage, if that's still what you both
receive an order closer to my own heart. Monsieur Jourdain, if I may, I have long loved your daughter and wish to, I would beg you to consider, I would ask of you, I would request that
Before you ask your question of me, tell me, are you a gentleman?
Am I a gentleman? That is a question most would not hesitate to answer. They use the word carelessly. They claim the title without a second thought and use it to validate their theft of rights and property. For me, I must confess I have strong feelings on the matter. I find the pretense undignified. For an honest man to present himself to the eyes of the world with a stolen title, giving a false impression of nobility. I was born of parents who both held honorable positions. I have 6 years of service in the army. And I find I am well established enough to enjoy a fair amount of comfort and dignity. But despite all that I have no desire to share a title with those who can claim it, despite their lack of training, breeding, and human decency. Therefore, I will tell you frankly that I am not a gentleman.
Bravo, sir. Well said. But my daughter is not for you.
I beg pardon?
My daughter will marry a gentleman.
Is our daughter in the land of St. Louis?
Quiet, wife.
We both come from good bourgeois family.
There's a hateful word.
Bourgeois?
No, don't say
What
that.
is so bad about being bourgeois?
No.
Your father was a merchant just like mine.
If your father was a merchant, so much the worse for him. But as for mine, people who say that are sorely misinformed.
Your father was a merchant.
Peasant, you always butt into the conversation.
Oh, many apologies, Your Highness.
My daughter will be a gentlewoman.
God save the Queen.
I am resolved.
And I am resolved, Father, to marry no man but Cleante.
How's that? Will she none? Does she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not put her blessed? Unworthy as she is.
Not proud, but thankful. Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate. That is meant love.
How now? Shock logic? What is this? Proud? And I thank you? And I thank you not? And yet, not proud. Mistress Minion, thank me no thankings, no crown me no crowns. You green sickness carrying, you baggage, you tallow face!
Fine, what? Are you mad?
Good Father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, you wretch!
You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
Hold thy tongue!
You are too hot.
God, bread it makes me mad! Day, night, time, alone, in company, work, play. Still my care has been to have her matched, to find and then provide a gentleman of noble parentage, a fair domain, youthful and nobly trained, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, proportioned as one's thoughts would wish a man, and then to have this wretched, puling fool, a whining mammoth, in her fortune's tender, to answer, I'll not wed any man but Cleante, I pray you pardon me. But, as you will not wed, I'll pardon you. Graze where you will, you shall not house with me. Look to it, think on it, I do not use jest. Hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. For by my soul, I will never acknowledge thee, nor will anything of mine ever do thee good. Trust to it, bethink you, I will not be forsworn.
Let us not lose courage yet. My husband is a fool and will surely come to his senses. And if not, he shall be made a bigger fool.
You could have just said, yes, sir, I am a gentleman.
Sorry,
Would it have hurt you to indulge his fantasies?
I
I guess not.
Just pretend a little for his sake. Then you could have married Lucille, and
I was wrong.
And now it is up to me, Poliel, to once again save the day. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Ha! It just occurred to me how we can trick that man into giving you what you want.
How?
This is very funny, so brace yourself.
What is it? Tell me.
I will instruct you in everything. Let's go to the boutique. No, 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 boutique.
I don't know, Durant. I feel strange allowing you to bring me to a home where I know no one.
Then where would you like me to express my love? For you allow neither your house nor my house for fear of scandal.
The scandal is all the money you expend on my entertainment. That surely will not go without notice.
Oh, madam, it costs me nothing.
Nothing? Why, the diamond you place upon my finger alone.
I see there's no value on my love. Oh, here comes the master of the house.
Madame, a little further, please.
Beg pardon?
Please, one step more.
What is this?
Please step back so that I may bow properly.
Monsieur Jourdain is very knowledgeable.
Madame, it is an honor that I should have the happiness as to have the joy that you should have had the goodness to accord me the honor of honoring me with the favor of your presence. And if I should have the merit to merit a merit such as yours, and heaven, envious of my luck, should
Monsieur
accord
Jourdain, that is enough. Madam doesn't like grand compliments. Madam, this man is the best of my friends.
you do the honor of making me thus to her from me.
A completely gallant man.
Oh, I have done nothing to merit these favors.
Take care, my friend, to mention absolutely nothing about the diamond you sent her.
Can I ask her if she liked it?
That would be acting loutish of you. And to act as a gallant man, you must act as if it were not you who sent her the diamond. Madam, Monsieur Jourdain says he is delighted to welcome you to his home.
He honors me greatly.
Oh, I am much obliged to you for speaking to her this way.
Madam, Monsieur Jourdain says you are the most beautiful woman in the world.
He does me a great favor.
Madame, it is you who does the favors.
Shall we eat?
Everything is ready, sir.
Come, let us go in. doing is right, madam, to speak so bad. He is making me so obliged by welcoming you. I agree with him that the repast is not worthy of you. As if I who ordered it, and since I would have the accomplishments of our friend in this matter, you here don't have a very sophisticated meal. You will find some incongruities in the combinations, and some barbarities of taste. If our friend had been involved in the selection, everything would have been according to the rules. Everything would have been elegant and appropriate, and he would have not have failed to show you the significance of every dictionary pass, and to make you see his knowledge when it comes to the food. He would have told you about hot baked bread with a golden brown crust crunching tenderly between the teeth, of a smooth, full-bodied wine, or a loin of mutton improved with parsley, a cut of specially raised veal, white and delicate, which is like an almond paste between teeth, of partridges, complemented by a surprisingly flavored sauce, and for his masterpiece, a soup, accompanied by a fat young turkey surrounded by pigeons, crowned with white onions mixed with chicory. But, as for me, I declare my ignorance. As Monsieur Jourdain has said so well, madam, I only wish the repast were more worthy of being offered to you.
I respond to this compliment only by eating.
Oh! What beautiful hands!
The hands are mediocre, Monsieur Jourdain, but if you're speaking of the diamond, it is very beautiful.
Me, madame? I would not dare wish to speak of that diamond. That would not be acted gallantly. And the diamond is a very small thing.
Let's have these gentlemen and ladies favor us with a song.
Oh,
Marvelous.
Madame is not as marvelous.
Monsieur Jourdain, let us remain silent, for what these gentlemen and ladies have for us here is more than anything we could say.
I love my Jeannette, so beautiful and sweet. I love my Jeannette.
My Jeanette is a she.
They say she.
But despite her gentle nature, she's vicious and she's cruel. 1,000 times more wicked than a tiger in the woods.
She is positively beautiful.
Madame, it is not nearly as beautiful as you.
Monsieur Jourdain is more gallant than I thought.
No! Madam! What did you take Monsieur Jourdain for?
I would like it if Madame took me at my word.
Again?
You don't know him!
She can get to know me whenever it pleases her.
I'm overwhelmed.
Monsieur Jourdain is a man who's always ready with our repartee, but don't you see, he eats all the pieces of food that you have touched.
I am captivated by Monsieur Jourdain.
Madame, if I could capture your heart, I would be the happiest.
Oh,
I see that I was not expected. Was it not for this lovely lady amongst your husband that you were so eager to send me dinner at my sister's? Is this how you spend your money? Entertaining ladies in my absence?
Madame Jourdain, what are you saying? And what fantasies have you gotten into your head? That your husband spends his money, and that is he who entertains Madam? Well, please know that it is I who he only lends me his house, and that you ought to think more about the things you say.
Yes! What impertinence! It is the Count who gives these things to the madame, and is a person of quality. He merely does me the honor of using my house, and of wishing me to be with him.
Nonsense!
Perhaps Madame Jourdain requires her glasses.
I don't need glasses at all, sir. And I'm not a fool. It's very low of you to lend a hand, as you do, to the follies of my husband. And for you, madame, it is neither fine nor honest to cause dissension in a household, and to allow my husband to be left with you. Oh, what is she saying to me? Goodness, Durand, you have exposed me to the fantasies of this ridiculous woman.
Madam, wait! Madam, where are you going?
What's your count? Oh, madam, make excuses. Try to bring her back. Vile creature! I should break your head!
I'm not afraid. These are my rights. I don't know how to open on my side.
You would do well to avoid my rage! She came very inopportunely. I was in the mood to say pretty things, and I never felt so witty. Do you remember me, sir?
No, sir. I know you when you were no taller than that.
Me?
Yes! You are the most beautiful child in the world. The women could not resist to take you into their arms and kiss you.
To kiss me?
I was a great friend of your late father.
Oh, my late father.
He was a very honorable gentleman.
My father?
Assuredly,
You knew my father as a gentleman.
without a doubt.
Then I don't know what's going on.
What?
There are some people, no, some fools, who would say, my father was a tradesman.
Your father, a tradesman? That's pure slander! The slanderer misunderstood your father's obliging and generous nature. What he did was simply in service of his friends. Since he was a connoisseur of great valor, he went all over to choose them and brought them back to his store and gave to his friends money.
And you are willing to attest to the fact that my father was a gentleman.
I will attest it before all the world.
Oh, what can I do for you, friend?
Since knowing your late father, honorable gentleman, as I said, I traveled through all the world. Through all the world? We,
It must be a long way from here to there.
along my travels, I became good friends with gives you the strength of lions and the wisdom of serpents.
Oh, this turkey shines on us me too greatly.
Come, sir, it is time for the ceremony.
My friend, you have come just in time to see you bestowed with a great honor.
It is an honor you no doubt deserve. Madam, I am grateful for your return. We must try and help Cleon and support this masquerade. He is a gallant man who deserves our help.
I know Cleon, he deserves happiness.
Madam, I hope he's not the only man who deserves happiness.
Laurent, I've decided I finally want to end all of this.
You have?
Yes! Decided to marry you. Right away. It seems that all these stories end in marriage, as you know.
Sir, we come to celebrate, Madam and I, your new dignity, and to rejoice at the wedding between your daughter and the son of the Grand Turk.
Sir, I wish you the strength of serpents and the wisdom of lions.
I am very glad to be among the first to congratulate you upon rising to such a high degree of honor.
Madame, I wish your rose bush to flower all year round.
I'm most sure of it.
consequence of the gentleman.
The rain of prosperity should water the garden of your family in all seasons.
Ah, come, my daughter. Give your hand to the man who does you the honor of asking for you in marriage.
What? Father, look at you. Are you acting in a comedy?
No. No. This is not a comedy. This is a very serious matter, as full of honor for you as possible. This is the husband I give to you.
To me?
Yes, to you. Come, put your hand in his and give thanks to the heavens for your happiness.
No!
Do it! I am your father!
No, my father, I told you, there is no power on heaven or on earth that can make me marry any man other than Cleant. I won't do it, my father. No, not even if the heavenly father were to ride here upon a Pegasus and beg me. No, not even if he were to allow me to ride the Pegasus, which I would love to do. You must understand, my father, that I am in love with Cleant and am willing to go to extreme measures rather than marry this. Fine. I will marry him.
I'm very sorry, sir. My daughter is stubborn and... What did you say?
You are my father. I owe you my complete obedience. And it is for you to dispose of me according to your wishes.
Well, this calls for a celebration!
My husband, how can you be such a fool?
Celebration canceled due to rain.
Are you really willing to marry your daughter off to someone in a carnival costume?
No, I am willing to marry my daughter off to the son of the Grand Turk.
The son of the Grand Turk?
Yes, there he is.
Then I shall tell him straight to his face that there's no way you'll marry my daughter!
Madam Jordan, do you oppose good fortune? You can't refuse his Turkish highness.
Mind your own business!
Your daughter agrees to the wishes of her father.
My daughter consents to marry a Turk? I do. Has she forgotten Gilead?
What wouldn't one do to be a great lady?
I would strangle her with my own hands if she did something like that!
These are just words. I assure you this marriage will happen.
And I assure you that it will not. Mother, go away. You are a hussy!
You would quarrel with her for obeying me?
She's just as much my daughter as she's yours!
Madame, may
You cannot!
Sir, if you would allow me to converse with her in private, I promise to make her consent to what you want.
I will never consent to it.
2 words is all I ask.
You said them already.
Please allow him 2 words in private.
All right, what?
Oh! It's Cleant!
Oh,
I agree to the marriage!
Wonderful!
After the call. Notary.
And finally, madam, to relieve your mind of jealousy, please know that madam has agreed to marry me this very morning.
I agree to that marriage as well.
Wait. Is this part of the trick?
This is the most important part.
Oh, good. That's good.
My generous husband, perhaps we can marry Nicole off to the gentleman's companion.
Anything to be rid of her.
Sir, I thank you.
And as for my wife, she can marry anyone who wants her.
You're married!
Bring forth the wedding entertainments.
are bleating, the birds tweeting on this lovely afternoon.
Little lamb, most loved in all the flock, how we love your soft, love your gentle locks. I'll tell you my secrets, the special thoughts I keep. You won't tell a soul of them, because you are a sheep. I'm in love with two shepherds, that's right, not one but two.
Fair shepherdess, my heart couldn't beat any less for you. Fair maiden, oh wondrous love, we have found the light to our fire. Call out the dawn.
Let them fly high.
We have found love, you and I. My heart is broken, you've lost the token I gave you. Unfaithful shepherdess, will I be alone now? I don't even know how I'll ever survive without love.
Dear shepherd, I love you. I point all above you. I promise to hold you and never to scold you. And
Shepherdess, such unfaithfulness, I thought you loved me so. How can this be?
oh no, that's not true. I love you, I do.
Show me.
But how?
Wait now. Come with me and then you'll see that all you want is here with me. But come with me and all your dreams will come true.
He is charming, he is cute, he is strong, he is cute, he takes care of his sheep. He is cute, he loves me, he's cute.
Oh, shepherdess, oh unfaithfulness, how can this be? Oh, why me? Do I deserve this? How did I earn this? Woe is me, I've lost my bride. How fickle the love of a shepherdess can be.
Flowers and butterflies, birds and bees, all of nature dances for me. The mountains are singing, the rivers are running,
Good afternoon, sweet lady.
dear sir.
Oh, wondrous love, we have found the light to our fire. Call out the dawn. We have found love, you and I.
I knew it was Cleante the whole time.
Say goodbye.